What's up, guys? Chris with Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2022 Top Series 2/3 case break number 32. 32. Welcome, everybody. Hope everyone had a wonderful Sunday watching their football teams. Hopefully, team you're rooting for won. It is 9/11, and we're doing a little thing tonight. I want to tell you guys about. I didn't talk about this in advance because I didn't want it to come off as slimy. Is the best way I could do it. So my other business, we do a lot of work with the Wounded Warrior Project, and we regularly, like 3-4 times a year, do donations, and we do all kinds of stuff. So what I'm going to do is all the bids we did tonight, I'm going to take 10% of the gross from the bids tonight and donate to the Wounded Warrior Project, and then I'm going to match it for the same amount. Now, I don't know how many of you know about the Wounded Warrior Project, but if you donate today, they double your donation by the Blue Angel Foundation. Doubles it. I have friends, family who are in the military. I had people who were at the World Trade Center on 9/11. It means a lot to me. It always has. And this is the first time I've ever done it with this business. So I didn't want to come on for the last 2 weeks and go, oh, we're going to do a donation. We're going to do this to try and run bids up, because too many people have done that and tried to scam people. And it's, for lack of a better term, excuse my language, fucking slimy. So that's why I didn't talk about it in advance. We will do more of these in the future, but for the first time, I figured, hey, we'll just let the night run. Whatever it is. I'll tell you guys about it. Like I said, at the after I figure out everything, we'll just take 10% of the gross. I'll double it, and we'll donate it to Wounded Warrior Project in memory of 9/11. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. Sorry, I'm running a few minutes late. I'm trying to get all this stuff together. Anyway, so welcome, especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for 5 years now. We break mostly baseball with a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as we can. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks, and when we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. We have one coming up in the next few weeks, so by all means, get in there, be publicly subscribed. Your name will go in the random, and who knows, maybe you will grab a spot in the break. What am I getting here? Okay, don't start this nonsense. I was just getting a warning from YouTube. We don't want that. Okay, we're good. Also, the website. Let's talk about the website for a second. We'll get to the break. So we have this Hit Parade box that's up there. I'm going to show you. It's massive, right? Can't even show it to you. Look, it's number 42 of 100. That could be substantial. We don't know. Autographed jersey, autographed ball, autographed 8x10 in here. We have 10 spots left on the website to fill this puppy. I think it's $14.99 spot, but there's a 10% off, so you can get $13.50 and get a shot. We're also going to give away a blaster of Absolute Baseball with that break, and I'm going to give away a Topps Chrome also with that break. So there's 3 items in that box. That's 5 items. And then, as you guys know, for those of you who've been in breaks over there already, once we do a sellout of this, we'll do a random of everyone who was in Pristine, everyone who was in Triple Play, and everyone who was in Platinum, and we're giving away a box of Clearly Authentic. So a lot of chances to win stuff. Super cheap spot. And if we sell those 10 spots tonight, I'll break it tonight. So I'll do it after the museum break if we can go over there and get these spots full. So chefsportscards.com. Take a shot. Maybe pick yourself up a signed jersey or ball, or I'd love to get this thing open. Just 10 spots to go. All right. Now, somebody had asked me about teams. There are a few teams available. I'm going to put them up in the chat if anyone's interested. All right, Cubs, Guardians, Rockies, A's are available if anyone's interested. They're $6 a piece if you're in the break. If you're not in the break and you have to be here and you want one of the spots, you have to charge you shipping too. But and that is my PayPal address right there if anybody's interested in those spots. And again, 10% of all tonight's gross sales are going to Wounded Warrior Project. So if we get them sold, it'll add a little more to the kitty. A little more to the kitty. All right, let's go over the teams. Cubs and Guardians. Rich, okay. All right, thank you, Rich. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's go over the teams. If anybody wants those other two teams, Rockies or A's, just let me know. D-backs, Robert H. Braves, Andrew Y. Orioles and Red Sox, Nicholas M. Cubs, Rich L. White Sox, Ali H. Reds, Christopher H. Guardians, Rich L. Tigers, Michael H. Royals, Christian S. Astros, Josh L. Angels, Adam G. Dodgers, Nicholas M. Brewers, John T. and Twins, Chris F. Marlins and Mets, Josh L. Yankees, Adam G. Phillies, Lori P. Pirates, Anna T. Cardinals, Rich L. Padres and Giants, Robert H. Mariners, Ryan B. Rays, Jonathan J. Rangers, Josh L. Blue Jays, Jason H. And finally, Nationals, Scott B. It's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. All right, let's get to it. Look, if they don't sell, it's fine too. I'm not pushing anyone. If you guys want them, take them. If not, no big deal. All right, thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. All right, so Robert. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And if you get a chance, like I said, if it's within your power or ability, if you go on the Wounded Warrior website, make any donation. I mean, anything, $5. It'll get doubled automatically. It's just today, so for the anniversary of 9/11. So any dollar they get is totally appreciated. We work mainly with the Keystone Wounded Warrior Project. I mean, it's all part of the main one, but the Pennsylvania one. And through our cafes, we've done fundraisers in the past. We've done meals. We've done a lot of different stuff. I mean, unfortunately, ever since the pandemic, it's a little harder to get stuff done. We haven't done as much as I would like, but last year we only had one or two. But I've been thinking for a while about trying to do something with the cards, and kind of came on me last week. I was like, well, 9/11's on Sunday, so it's as good a reason as any to talk about it, and it's a good foundation. They can use every dollar they can get, believe me. Julio Urias, a Generation Now. I'm dying to open that triple play box. Plus, we're going to reset. Okay, thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. We're going to reset the website once we fill this triple play box. I'm going to pull down what's up there. I know there's a few other spots sold, but I'll talk to the people who have those spots. We have some other stuff that's sold out that's still up there. And with Topps Chrome coming out next week, and with David Fletcher, Rainbow, Austin Riley, Generation Now, with Prison Baseball's coming out, Museum just came out. We're going to put all new stuff up there this week and hopefully start pushing harder over there. But anybody who's joined at the website, I do truly appreciate it. I know it's kind of slow going right now, and honestly, I haven't had the time to really promote it to the way I should. So we're gonna start pushing things harder over there. Freddie Freeman, All Star. Man, I was sorting cards today from last night. Man, we were pulling fire last night. It was crazy. Didn't even think about it at the time. That one Bowman box we opened was insane. And for Tampa Bay, Patino to 222, the old Devil Rays uniform. Shoot, that's the wrong size sleeves. Because the museum has things all mixed up. Hold on a sec. I need a bigger space. I've decided this week. This is it. I'm done. I need to either open a store or move into an office or something, man. I do not have. It is like an explosion in this room all the time. It is absolute insanity. Especially since I put in more lights. I don't know. You guys probably won't notice in this break, but some other breaks you might notice. I put some of the old lights back in because I was getting frustrated with some of the shadowing and stuff. And then ever since I put this equalizer system in, now I feel like I'm claustrophobic in here. But I think it's time to maybe move to an office setting. Max Scherzer for the Metropolitans. So this is the first 4 boxes of a fresh case. A case I forgot I actually had coming in. So we will do the rest of this case over the next few weeks. I'll kind of drop in a series 2 here and there, amongst all the newer stuff we got coming out. So if you're a series 2 fan, just keep an eye out for it. 2 Buster Posey, All Star. O'Neal Cruz rookie. And Xander Bogaerts, relic, All-Star relic for the Red Sox. Boston is Nicholas. Go, buddy. Yeah, Bogaerts has been. He's a player, that's for sure. Soler, significant statistics. It's always amazing to me. Like, I was thinking today when I was sorting the cards from last night that De La Rosa that we pulled. Spencer Strider, rookie for the Braves. Nice one there. $4.99, $3.89 of $4.99. So we pulled this De La Rosa black printing plate auto first Bowman last night, and it's so weird to kind of think like that card's been sitting for like 2.5 years or whatever in a box. Like it's crazy when you see someone open like 2008 product and they pull out like a 101 or something like that. That card that people are chasing has been sitting in these boxes for so long. You just hope it's not a redemption so you don't get screwed, you know? Logan Webb generation now. Come on, Sandy, focus, baby. And Cooper Criswell. Wow. Cooper Criswell, rookie to 76. 60 of 76. These are tough to come by, these Independence cards. Yeah. Well, that's sometimes the numbers of things, especially with these, with the um, flagship products. Like, call it bad luck, call it what you will. I mean, we've pulled some great things out of these, but we haven't really found anything like unique. We've pulled a bunch of the short prints, which is great, which is what we're looking for. Joe Morgan die cut. We pulled a bunch of Bobby Witt autos and all that type of stuff. But anything like the acetate cards or the one-on-one sketches, or and we've gone through, I don't know, 12, 13 cases at this point. Like, it kind of makes you realize when you look at the numbers, like when you hit something big, like we hit last year, we hit the super short, ultra super short print. Edward Cabrera, the 2022 rookie, good one for the Marlins. The ultra super short, that's what I was trying to say, out of Series 1 last year of Vlad. And that's a 1 in 80,000 pack card. I mean, that's almost about as tough as it comes to get a pull. When you pull it, you're like, what's the big deal? 1 in 80,000 pack. Here it is right here. When you don't, you're like, God, man, shouldn't we have pulled one of these? Just makes you realize how much of the stuff they make, especially the flagship stuff. Like, it's insane. Giancarlo Stanton. That's why I'm always interested in the guys who figure out like the print runs and stuff through the the stats on the back. And I always wonder if they're actually right. Mitch Haniger, home run challenge. Like there's always the guys who go, well, this is 1 in however many packs, and there's this many of this, so this means they made this many packs, which is this many boxes, which is this many cases, which is, here's the print run. I always wonder how accurate those guys are. Like John was saying last night, somebody had figured out that museum was like 800 cases. I got to be honest, that sounds low to me. It really does. It sounds really low to me for some reason. Jonathan Diaz, a rookie rainbow with a bunked corner up there, unfortunately. I don't know how well you can say. Yeah, there it is. You have a corner right there, pretty soft on that corner, unfortunately. I mean, I suppose like anything else, you could do the math, but like that sounds low to me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who's got Angels? This is Adam. Vladdy All Star. I mean, when you look at some of the higher stuff, platinum autographed relic platinum, which would be a 1 of 1, is 1 in 236,000 packs. So you do that math on how many cases it takes to find find a 101, and then how many 101s are there, and then go from there. It's pretty insane sometimes. So when you do find stuff, it's like, wow, man, it's amazing you found anything on some of these. Brian Reynolds, 35th. So we got museum coming up at 10:30, probably close to 10:45 because I was chit-chatting at the beginning. And then we'll be back Thursday with kind of a mishmash stuff. We got some Donruss Megas that I've had sitting here, which are actually kind of cool. They have an auto in every box, kind of like the Donruss Optic Megas we did last year, or we're doing from last year. They each have an auto in them, 100 and something cards per box. Corey Kluber, No Hit Club, and all a whole bunch of inserts, hollow pinks, and all that kind of stuff. I got some 2020 Bowman Platinum Megas coming in also. They come in auto in every box. I can get Jordan, Bichette, Lewis rookies, Robert. It's also Bobby Witt and Wander have autos in those products. So. And then we got another Bowman mixer that night too, 21-22, like last night's. And then Friday is Topps Chrome. I don't know. I was saying we're going to break on Friday. I don't know if I'm going to because I'm a little worried about getting delivery in time. O'Neal Cruz rookie. Because they come out on Friday unless they move it like they did with Museum, which would be great. There's the McGuire for Oakland, All-Star Blue. So I'm still trying to decide, but either Friday or Saturday we'll do a whole bunch of Topps Chrome, Jumbos and hobbies. I still have some Topps that have Topps Fire coming in too, and we got more mega boxes coming in and all kinds of stuff. So we'll have a nice full weekend next weekend. Topps Chrome, crazy. I don't know how many of you looked at the actual checklist from Topps Chrome. If you're interested, Tyler Widener, Goldschmidt, if you're interested severely in Topps Chrome, especially in the top guys, make sure you give the checklist a look-see because they are making. So everybody's got autos, right? Witt, J-Rod, Wander, of course, Hunter Green. Who else am I thinking of? All the big guys, anyway. But they made their base cards at short prints, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So my small piece of advice, if you are thinking about buying Topps Chrome, if you haven't already, wait. The prices are absurdly expensive. Buxton. And ever since they announced just the other day that the base cards for those players are short printed, I think those prices are going to fall. I'm not, it's like any product. It's not going to be dramatic, but I do think in week 2 and 3, you're going to be able to get those boxes cheaper than you can right now. And if you are hell-bent on having Topps Chrome, I know from a retail aspect, the best place to buy right now is David Adams. They are selling way below everyone else. They're selling at $300 a hobby box, where blowouts at $399. Steel City's at like $379, something like that. Strawberry. So, and their jumbos they're doing for $600, which is like $150 less than anyone else. So, if you're hell bent on picking some up, David Adams is a place to go and get some. But I mean, who knows? Maybe it won't come down much below that. But I do think the prices on Chrome will come down rather quickly. Javi Baez Home Run Challenge. Just because, unfortunately, everybody who's buying in, who wants the J-Rods and Wanders and, Witt and all that, which, hey, I want them too. It's one thing to chase the auto, but to not have any base cards or very rare base cards to go with it, it's just Topps did not do a good thing And plus, there's no Michael Harris, which the guy's probably gonna win the Rookie of the Year. Not in the product. You have to wait till update or Chrome update for a Michael Harris rookie. Um, the kid from Chicago, the Asian kid Suzuki, I'm not sure, I forget how to say his name. He's not in there either. Yelich, All Star. I mean, like, there's a lot of great names. O'Neill Cruz and all of them are in there. It's actually a really good rookie class, but to make the base card short printed, it's pretty tough. Yeah. Obviously, they'll have great value if you find them, but who knows? So, just my 2 cents on it. If you have any, I know many people are not planning on buying any because the prices are so absurd, which they are. I mean, used to buy Chrome for like $1.20 a box just a few years back, and now it's 300-400 for a hobby. It's just absurd. Seaver for the Mets. John, what's up, buddy? How you doing? John, did you see that hater last night? I didn't think you were in the break. I thought maybe you went to bed. The patch was sweet there, man. And Cabrera rookie again. This time the 300 stat parallel. Miami is Josh. Yeah, I mean, look, there is a fair amount of people, and I mean, it's not terrible, but what's terrible is just the fact that they short printed those base cards. That's like, look, I get it. They have to hold guys over to ensure sales of other products, and again, it all has to do with how versed you are in the hobby or how in depth you are into it. But if you look at the last few updates, you understand exactly why. I mean, you know, 2020 update series and 2021 are both pretty bad because, well, I shouldn't say that because that of course can change if somebody becomes a better player, but they didn't have a lot to offer. So I mean, they're looking to hold guys over to make, another set where they can have 4 or 5 rookies in there that people are interested in. But short printing the base cards, I don't know. Bobby Dahlback generation. Now, I mean, it's great if you get them from a value aspect, but I just think after doing it in this, that's fine. Short printed them in here. You didn't let people know until the checklist came out. It was a good surprise because most people thought Series 2 was going to suck for the most part. Everybody was just thinking like, oh, O'Neill Cruz is the only person to really chase, hard anyway. They short printed them in here, which was fine because this is an more affordable box, and the value's kept up. I mean, granted, they're not worth now what they were a couple months ago or a month or two ago, but still, I mean, you hit a short print, you're in for a nice payday or a good value card for your set, and it's still reasonable to buy into it, even if you're going for the J Rod or whatever. To do it again in Chrome, it's a little sleazy. I think anyway. Who knows? Oh, you got it, John. Good. I'm glad we could pull it for you. I thought you would like that one. Ozzy Albies on the Major League material for the Bravos with the bat in there for Andrew. There you go, Andrew. Like again, that's kind of the big key to it is you did it once with Series 2, okay, and it was a surprise because nobody expected it. People just thought they were leaving them out. But to do it again, it just feels like a money grab, you know. Not to say that everything doesn't feel like a money grab, but I mean, just to repeat it. I mean, you did it one and it worked out, and everyone in the end kind of won by this set becoming a much better set than everybody expected it to be. Tatis, but uh, do the same thing over again doesn't quite seem right. And TJ Friedel, rookie for the Reds. Look at that face, man. He's trucking. 108 of 499 on the Friedel for Christopher. Cedric Mullen, Generation Now. Vogie, still with the Brewers there to 2022. For John. Go, buddy. So funny. His walk-up music is Milkshake. They were when he first got traded to the Mets. They did this whole thing on him. The Phillies were playing the Mets, and they did this whole like 5-minute thing on him before the Phillies game. And they showed him walking up. People go crazy when that music comes on. He is a big boy. Man, he is a big boy. Rhys Hoskins. So did everybody do well with their fantasy today and bets? Did anybody have a stellar day or a particularly bad day? I'm so bad at daily fantasy football. It is not even. I don't even know why I do it, to be honest with you. It's literally I have fun doing it, but I'd be better off just setting my money on fire when I play that. Baseball, yeah, I'm good at baseball. Football, nothing ever works the way I think it's going. Skewball, Future Stars, Kershaw, no hit. That's why I'm so amazed by these guys who are like the professional daily fantasy guys, and you see them, they have like 20 spots in a break, and they're all in like fourth place, and I'm just like, my God, this is like free money they're handing out to people, and I can't figure out how to get in on any of it. And you'll have all of them. Again, guys, if you're joining us late tonight, or if you just got in, thanks for joining us. We are donating 10% of all gross profits. No, gross sales, not net, gross sales to the Wounded Warrior Project in remembrance of 9/11 today. And we're going to match that. I'm going to match it personally. So I appreciate all you guys who joined the breaks this evening. I didn't announce it beforehand because I didn't want to be scummy and make people think I was just trying to run bids up. Kyle Farmer to 2022, 97 to 2022. We've with my other company, we've worked with him many times in the past, and I'd like to do more here too. But I thought with it being the anniversary today, it was as good a day as any to do it. Um, so 10% of the gross plus double that will be donated. So I appreciate all you guys who joined tonight and help us make this a donation to the Wounded Warrior Project. O'Neill Cruz rookie, and in the future when we do it, we'll announce it beforehand so people are aware. Jose Abreu, 35th. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, I've done work with them in the past, and I mean, I'm sure everybody's got the story. 9/11 was a tough day, and I not that I think people forget, but ever since the pandemic, which obviously was so debilitating to this country and to the world for that matter, I feel like it's gotten backburnered a little bit. And look, it's also been a long time now. It's 21 years this year. I mean, not that should ever be forgotten, but things fade in time, unfortunately. Um, so it was one of the insanest days of my life, that's for sure. And not because I was involved in anything, but I was actually in Chicago at the time. But my entire family was back on the East Coast, including my sister who was there, friends who perished there, and family. And uh, what was so weird is I was in Chicago. You couldn't get phone lines back to the East Coast. I couldn't talk to anyone for like 2 days. And, it's just one of those days, man, that sticks with you forever. Bryce Harper All Star. For those of you who are old enough to really remember it well, like myself. So, and certainly not that the pandemic wasn't debilitating, like I said, and should be taken with the seriousness that it was. But I kind of feel like, in a way, it's turned into a New York thing, um, more so than countrywide. I'm not saying that to be bitter or anything. I just, you know, so a little bit we can do, we try to do, Alec Manoa, Generation Now. You were in high school, Chris? I'll tell you my story. It was really strange. I was in a um, sanitation certification class at a country club in Chicago. I forgot that my serve safe had expired, and I had to go take it. And it was so weird because this was for those of you that know the restaurant industry at all. Sanitation certification now is required by just about anybody who touches anything. Nick Ahmed and Bo Jackson, All Star. So like, it doesn't matter if you work in a retail shop. If you try to serve sliced apples to someone, you need to have a sanitation certification now. But back then, it didn't used to be that way. And I hadn't taken the class in a few years. And if again, for those of you who know, um, and for the Red Sox, Wade Boggs, Silver Slugger, 171 of 299. Um, right around that time, 2000, 2001 is when they started making other professions get certified. So I ended, I ended up being in this class with a whole group of women from daycare centers. And, at the risk of sounding like a jerk, they were idiots. Like, they weren't the brightest group of people I ever worked with. And it was literally like me, one other guy, and then like 15 people from daycare centers. And they just didn't know anything about food, or they had a lot of weird questions, and it was exhausting. Chat. So it was on day 2 of the class, and you have to remember I was in Chicago at the time, so it was an hour behind here. And I actually got to the class about 15 minutes before it started, and I was sitting there just waiting. And a group of these people from the daycare center came in, and they were like, they said something about a plane hitting the World Trade Center. And I got to be honest, I was like, what in the God are they talking about? No hit club, Bob Gibson. Like, I didn't, like I couldn't grasp what they were saying, because I just, they were not the brightest group of people I ever met in my life. And I thought they didn't know what the hell they were talking about. And Then the instructor came in and said, something's going on in New York and blah, 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 and started going on. Joey Votto home run challenge. So my sister works at World Trade. Well, she did work at World Trade at the time. And my father and even my wife used to go up there a lot for meetings because my wife is in the HR business and Blue Cross Blue Shield had huge offices there. So she used to go there for meetings and stuff. So after hearing this for a little bit, I finally got up and started wandering around the country club until I could find a TV in like their bar and turned it on and was just like, oh my God. So I started trying to call people, of course, on the East Coast, and you couldn't get a line anywhere. Willie Mays. So it was just, not that I was involved in anything, of just horrible anticipation of waiting to find out what or anybody was involved. And yeah, things weren't good. We had family members who passed. And, yeah, it was a surreal day to think back on. But anyway, you were in a flower class? Really? So anyway, it's always meant a lot to me. I tried over the summer, for those of you who are regulars, Robin, last month I was in New York I took my wife to the show for her birthday and stuff, and I was gonna go to the memorial on Sunday. We had it all planned out that was part of our trip up there. And I got up Sunday morning, we had breakfast, and I was like, I can't do it. Let's just go home, just Brian Reynolds, a short print for Pittsburgh, a short print for Anna. So, and I have had people tell me about it, the memorial. It's supposed to be pretty tough. And I just wimped out. That's really all it came down to. Brian Reynolds short print. So and it was funny. It was me and my wife, and we were having breakfast at the hotel we were staying at. And she's like, "You ready?" And I was like, I went all the way down, got in the car, like because we were checking out of our hotel. We were going to go there, and then we were going to drive back to Philly. And we checked out of the hotel, got our car from valet and everything, and got in the car. And she's like, "All right." And I was like, let's just go home. She's like, "Okay." So I don't think either one of us were up for it. I will get there someday, but I got to be in a very certain headspace to do that, I think. Kevin Smith, rookie Rainbow, and India Generation Now. All right, on another topic. Has anybody ever seen so many field goals missed in a weekend of football as there were today? Severino to 2022. I feel like every game I turned on, all they did was miss field goals. Like it's crazy that Bengals game, Steelers game, whatever. God, how many they missed? And then tonight, I don't have it on now, but had it on before I came up. The Tampa Bay game, it's another one. I'm like, what is going on? Did they like shorten the poles or something, or did they do something to these kickers this year that I'm not sure about? Worked at the Seaport in North Jersey at the time. Watched it from the roof of our building. Wow. Yeah, dude, that would not. I can't imagine being that close and watching it like that. I don't know. Sometimes I think back on that day, Mike Trout 35th. I think I would have been happier if I was back on the East Coast. At least I would have known what was going on because waiting around was killing me. Just trying to get information was just not something I'd ever want to go through again. Not that I don't know how much I could have gotten even being here, but at least I would have known family wise who was where and so on and so forth. Your team won today, Chris? Nice. Wait, who did they play? Didn't they play? They play the Packers today. They beat the Packers. Wait, I can Trout it. Um, yeah, I watched the Eagles. They look good, and then they looked like they were trying to blow it. Um, and I was, hitting the old red zone, of course. That's what I do. I put the Eagles on, and then put the red zone on the opposite channel and just flip back and forth. And to be honest with you, I end up watching the red zone more than I watch the Eagles because the highlights are on there anyway, you know. But I'm telling you, red zone for anybody who's a gambler or a very heavy, like DraftKings or the fantasy player, red zone is like a godsend. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why you watch full games anymore. Aaron Judge, like you just sit there, you get to see everything you want to see in every game. It's so easy. Like it's such a brilliant idea. How it took them so many years to figure that out. Philly Vikings next Monday, yeah, yes sir. That's all right. You can cry about your loss afterwards. Lindor for the Mets, numbered 2002 of 2020. For Josh. Yeah, well, what's the deal with what's his name? When is he coming back? He didn't play, right? He's still out. Because I heard them talking on sports radio that there was a possibility he was going to play, and then they were saying like this would be like the craziest recovery ever. Um, like, would it even be smart to put him out there? So soon after that injury that he had. Um, Hank Aaron. So who's going to win it this year? Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Week 4. Going to be the opposite. All right. Well, maybe we can have a friendly wager, Chris. Maybe we can think of something. I'm always up for a little something. What do you got out there, Minnesota food wise that you can send me? I'll send you a cheesesteak if you win. You can send me something here. I'm always up for a gentleman's bet. My man Carson Wentz, Cruz taking it to T-Law today. How he ended up back in this division. Reed Detmer's generation is beyond me. But I swear, he's going to come to Philly. They're going to torment the hell out of him, and he's going to win. He's going to beat us. Juicy Lucy. What's Juicy Lucy? I never heard of that. That's I think I knew a girl on South Street named Juicy Lucy, but for a whole different reason. Well, if you're up for it, my friend, I'll be happy to make a gentleman's wager with you. I will get a cheesesteak shipped to you if you win, and you can send me whatever. Juicy Lucy. I'll go to Pat's and get them to ship it out there to Minnesota for you. Well, I won't have to anyway because they're not going to lose, so I'm not worried about it too much. Juicy Lucy. I like that. Peralta, Rainbow, and Walker Bueller generation now. Hey, Rich, can you do me a favor and go in the museum room and tell them we'll start at 10:45 over there? Or Chris, either one of you. Whoever's up for it. Garrett Cole. It's a hamburger, stuffed hamburger. Juicy Lucy. Well, man, if you're down for a gentleman's wager, I'll be happy to make it with you. Think about it and you let me know. Thanks, Rich. And for the Pirates, Ho-Jun Park rookie autograph. For Anna. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And John Means, no hit club. That's week. Oh no, that's next week. Next week, right? Trying to remember. We're going to see the Jags. That's who we're going to see play. Stanton home run challenge. Eagles play the Jags on October 2nd. So we're going to that game. Which would be nice, man. I haven't been to a football game in 4 years, probably. I think the Eagles game. It's probably been about 4 years since I've been to a game. Bet me a rooker on. Well, what? We just until I find another one, and you'll just go keep it. Acuna. Hey man, I'm always up for gentleman bets. For anybody out there who wants them, I'm more than willing to send cheesesteaks or soft pretzels all across the country. But you have to match it with something good from where you're from. I am a chef. I prefer the food over money. Coming down to the last packs. Van Meter and Willie Stargell die cut. Don't forget, guys, that triple play box on the website, chefsportscards.com. Plus, we're giving away 2 free boxes with that. Plus, you'll get put into the drawing for the Clearly Authentic. Man, we got to get that. Trent Grisham to 2022. Only 10 spots left. Well, could be less now if people went and bought some. I don't know. But if I'm going to talk about it at museum, and if we got it filled tonight, I will break it tonight after the museum break. So head on over to chefsportscards.com. You grab a spot, you use that 10% off John coupon. I think it's like $13.50. That's with tax and shipping. Who knows? Maybe you pull a Tawny jersey or something like that. Because once we get that puppy full, I'm going to clear the website, reset everything. Lance McCullers, Rainbow, and Mattingly All-Star. You have half a cow. Oh, you bought it. How much did you pay on that, Chris? I know a lot of people do that who like going on cows and stuff, and then they got the big freezer in the basement filled up. It's a good deal though. You save a lot of money, especially if you're a severe meat eater like that. Down to seven spots remaining in that break. 7. We're gonna break that bad boy tonight. Tonight. It gets full. Otherwise, if it fills tomorrow, we'll break it tomorrow. I'd love to do it tonight. There's a Wander Franco Sweet Shades rookie. This one there. $1,200 for half a cow. It's not bad. Prices are so weird these days. I have to sit down and work that out. Seven spots, seven little spots. And 276. Wow, two in this break. For Detroit, Michael. 14 of 76 on the old Independence. That's a lot of Juicy Lucy. Yes, it is. I think that girl Juicy Lucy, I know, she weighed about 1,200 pounds. Oh, man. There you go. Where is it? I got to be better with my. Oh, he's funny. Better with my sound effects. You're right. Who makes the Juicy Lucy, Chris? Is that a certain like restaurant or where do they come from? I've never heard of that. It's weird. That card's like cut weird or something. It's weird. At first I thought it was a vintage stock. It's got like a yeah. See how crooked that is on the bottom there? I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but that's like that card we pulled last night. Oh, John's here. I wanted to ask him about that. John, we pulled a card out of Bowman last night that looked like it had like a mousetrap on it. But in fact, hold on, I have John's a printing expert. He works in the print shop. And I thought maybe I don't think you were there at the time, John. Here, let me show you this card real quick. So we pulled this Jordan Walker last night. I hope you're there right now. And it has this stuck on the back of it. Which it feels like a glue board like you'd use for a mouse, but you can see that there's like it looks like mosaic chrome on it. So would they use something to like hold like some kind of sticky something to hold it down? It's a shame, but that's how it came out of the pack like that. Do you have any idea, John, why that would be? I've never seen that before. And I've seen crazy stuff come out of packs, but I've never seen anything like that. All right, silver packs. Good luck, everyone. Brandon Lau, Babe Ruth, Hernandez, and Trey Turner. Like I thought maybe when they printed them, they had something like on the sides that would hold it in place or something. I don't know. McCarthy, Cruz, Wainwright, and Garcia. Velade rookie, Martinez, McCarthy, and Acuna. Tyler O'Neill, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Shane Baz, and Marcus Stroman. Well, that was crap. All right, guys. Not our best 4 boxes of Series 1, but the first 4 of this case. So better things to come. Hopefully, I do apologize, but the way the cookie crumbs. Well, we only had one short. Anyway, though, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you guys, and I truly do appreciate it. If you're not in museum, we will be back on Thursday night. So you can join us then, or if you'd like to go grab a spot in that break on the website, we can see you over there. Otherwise, please stay safe and stay healthy out there. And bear with me for 1 sec while I put this recap. Looks like the trim edge from where it was stamped out from like the master sheet. When we use something like that to start threading the paper into the press, then it's supposed to get thrown out. Okay, so like I've seen trim pieces a million times. You guys have seen them too, come in packs, but I never saw it. So I was thinking like there was something sticky on the sides to kind of hold the paper in place while I printed, and obviously a piece of that got cut in. Like that was my thought, but so that's kind of what you guys are telling me, right? It was weird. Like, I mean, out of the, I don't know, couple million packs I've opened, I've never seen anything like that before. So it was pretty strange. But I'm gonna send it to the person with the pack. I don't think there's anything they can do about it, unfortunately. But maybe they'll replace it for them. Who knows? All right, guys, we're doing hit recap for 2022 Top Series 2 third case break number 32. Where the registration marks would be. Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. So I was kind of on the right path. That's what I figured. All right. Kevin Smith rookie and Wander Franco rookie. Home run challenges of Mitch Haniger, Baez, Votto, and Stanton. There's a Daza rookie and Mark McGwire blue All Star. To 2022 Patino, Cabrera rookie, Kyle Farmer, Vogelberg or Vogie, Severino, Lindor, and Grisham. Spencer Strider rookie to 499, Cooper Criswell rookie to 76, Cabrera rookie to 300, Friedel rookie to 499, Scope to 76. Our one short print was Brian Reynolds from this. So we better have a lot more short prints in that box. Xander Bogaerts, 35th relic. Ozzie Albies, Major League Material relic. Wade Boggs, Silver Slugger relic to 299, and the Hoy Jun Park autograph for the Pirates. Worked at a vinyl flooring company. The press reads reflection to pick up the roll and start right. I get it. Okay. It's kind of what I thought, but and you were in the break, John, because you're always my go-to guy because you do this printing stuff. So yeah, I kind of figured, but I just never ever seen anything like that before. It was really weird. I mean, it almost really does look like a glue board, like from a mousetrap. It's not, doesn't give you the greatest feeling in the world. So, anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. If you're not in museum, please stay safe, stay healthy, hit that like and subscribe, and go to the website. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.